Hello chess lovers, I have a very beautiful attacking game for you played by Estonian chess grandmaster Paul Keres. His opponent is Peter Dely and the game was played in 1970 in Kapfenberg. Keres started with e4 and c5 by Dely, Sicilian defense, knight f3, knight c6, d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4, g6, black goes for accelerated dragon, and c4 we see the Maroczy bind formation. White's c and e pawns are controlling the d5 square, making it difficult for black to free his position with d5. We see knight f6 by black, knight c3, knight takes d4, queen takes d4, d6, bishop e2, bishop g7, bishop d2, black castles kingside, and queen e3, moving away the queen from this dangerous diagonal. Knight d7, and there it goes, h4. Keres is starting an immediate attack on the king side, f5, which is somehow weakening the king side, and now white is capturing on f5. G takes f5, knight d5, the pawn on e7 is under attack, e5, and now comes queen a3 targeting the weakened pawn on d6. Knight c5, bishop g5, queen d7, and white castles queenside. Knight e4, instead of thinking about developing somehow this bishop, black is moving his knight, and meanwhile Keres is intensifying the pressure. Queen e3, h6, and a strong response by Keres, g4, sacrificing the knight on g5. By the way, if you capture on h6, then black has this knight takes f2 move. If queen takes f2, simply bishop takes h6 check. That's why after h6 we see g4, and after h takes g4, h takes g4, white is managing to open up the h file. This is going to be very dangerous for black. Queen d8, the pawn on g5 is under attack, and rook h5, both protecting the pawn, also opening up the h1 square for the other rook. Knight c5, now comes rook h1, f takes g4, b4, a powerful move. White is kicking away the knight. Now if you place your knight on e6 or on d7, then white can play queen e4, but black played knight a4, still keeping the bishop's diagonal open. If you play queen e4, then bishop f5. But now comes c5, this time freeing the c4 square for the bishop. Bishop e6, and another powerful move by Keres, g6, sacrificing the knight on d5. By the way, instead of playing c5, if you played for example g6 at once, then black could play rook f4. If knight takes f4, then e takes f4, and if queen takes f4, then queen e7, and looks like that black is managing to defend. But in this case already, when you have a pawn on c5, you can just crush black by playing bishop c4 check. For example, let's just imagine that the pawn were on c5. Let's just make c5 and a waiting move by black a6, then you can play bishop c4 check. If bishop e6, then bishop takes e6 followed by rook h8, this fantastic sacrifice, and then after the exchange on h8, queen h6 check, king g8, queen h7 check, king f8, g7 check, and this is an easy win for white. Let's go back. After c5 we see bishop e6, now comes g6, and now if you place your rook on f4, then white will simply capture. Black accepted the sacrifice, bishop takes d5, and in this position Paul Keres made a move and black resigned. Here comes this mind-blowing rook h8 check. And black resigned because if bishop takes h8, then white can sacrifice the second rook as well. If you capture, you can easily get checkmated, or if you play king g7, then queen h6 check, and again this is going to be an easy win for white. Just a fantastic attacking game by Paul Keres. If you liked this crazy attack, don't forget to give a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. More games are coming. Good luck.